Hi friends, my name's Tracy.bish. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm taking part in the Global Monthly Video Hop for November. This month's theme is Monochromatic, so this is my card. I'm using the Earth and Textures bundle as well as the INKY DSP and a few different things as we go along. So Monochromatic is using one color or very similar. I'm also using the Moody Mauve, which is an in color, and Basic White. Alright, I'm using the Earth and Elegance Suite. You can find that in the annual catalogue, page 7071, and it's Earth and Textures bundle that I'm using. So I'm going to stamp on this piece of basic white cardstock. It measures 2 by 5 inches, and I'm just going to stamp the feathery leaf all the way down. I really like this image. I think this is really great. So I love this card because there's lots of elements, there's lots of texture and features there that you've got lots to look at when you're looking at this card. It's not just a simple one layer card or anything like that. I'm also going to stamp the background of my card base. This is Moody Mauve card base. Although you don't see a lot of this stamps, it just takes away that starkness of what you can see. So we're also going to do a little bit of stamping and for our layering. Now, I have done this by mistake. I've kept this in just to show you because I do die cut from this piece later on, but you don't need that with that piece if you're going to create this card with me. So on the inside of the card we have a little pot that I have stamped in Moody Mauve onto Moody Mauve cardstock that we die cut later on, but I'm just creating that leaf area. Now I wasn't happy with how I did it on that side, so I've just turned it over, stamped my little pot so I know exactly where those that foliage is coming out from. Well, I've got my sentiment here. This is a strip of Moody Mauve cardstock. We're going to heat emboss with Basics white embossing powder, so I'm using my Versamark ink to stamp that. Now if you don't heat emboss very often or you're new to heat embossing, the Versamark ink is a clear sticky ink that will hold down your powder until you heat emboss it. It's a really great ink to use, both for heat embossing, but you can also use it to create a watercolor. No, not a watercolor. What is it? It's gone out of the top of my head. It'll come back to me. I'll get back to you with it. I've also stamped the pot here with the Versamark and to heat emboss it, and I've also stamped in the Moody Mauve. So we're going to do some quick die cutting here. We have that large piece of basic white thick for our fan die cut. We have Moody Mauve for our palm frond die cut, and then our 2 pots. What else do we have? I think that's it. Watermarking is what you use the Versamark for. I knew it had come to me. Sorry about that, everyone. So I'm using just a strip of this DSP. You can see it actually has a little bit of cut out of the strip. It's not going to matter because we're going to cover it up. So use your scraps, what you have. As long as it's sort of covered up by that white piece, you're all good. And this is a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to cut that down with my paper snips. We're going to add our second layer down. This is that 2 by 5 inch piece of basic white. But before we do that, we're going to bring in our in color twine. And this is gorgeous. This comes in the 5 in colors. This is the Moody Mauve. It's actually a really thick twine. So I'm going to do one little bow that we're going to add to our front of our pot. And then I'm going to take a length of this twine, cut it down, and then I'm going to pull it apart. You can actually pull it into 3 pieces, and they come apart really, really easily. I've used 2 on my previous card, so I've still got 1 piece that's sitting on my card base there. I'm going to use another piece for this cardstock. So there we have it. And this is a great way of using your twine as well. It goes a little bit further. I love the look of it because it has that really fuzzy look, which adds extra texture to your card. So I'm going to use the tear and tape just to secure those down on both sides. I will put another strip of tear and tape down over the top just to secure those really well. I don't want them to come apart from my card once we've got it together. So fold this down and then pop it to the back as well. Now, if you're in need of any of the supplies that I've used on today's card, you can purchase them in my online store if you live in Australia. Or you could use any of the demonstrators that are part of this hop in your country. I really love the products that I've used here. Monochromatic can be a little bit of a hard task of a card, I think, you know, but I really like how I've created this card. It turned out a lot better than I thought I would. Yeah, so if you are purchasing through me, I have some great benefits for my customers. I give them a handmade card or project each month, so you can check on my blog what's available for this month. I also send out a bundle tutorial which is packed full of inspiration each month as well. There's usually between 40 and 60 wonderful projects in each tutorial, so you're going to have lots of inspiration throughout the month. What else did I want to tell you? Yeah, if you're enjoying today's card, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up, if you hit subscribe, and also if you left me a comment. That is very helpful for my YouTube channel. And yeah, so once we've done, we've just popped all those pieces down. I've secured both the die cuts and the pot down with just normal adhesive. Popped up our sentiment. I'm also using a mini glue dot to adhere our little bow that we did. We're going to pop in the insert for our front of our card, and then that wonderful stamped image of the pot. And then I'm using these in color dots for a little bit of extra embellishment. And there we have it, my monochromatic card for this month's tutorial. Don't forget, this is a video hop with my wonderful Global Monthly Video Hop group, so go over and check out all of their projects that they have linked in the description of this video. I would also love it if you liked, subscribed, and commented on their videos. And we'll be back with another video next month, with another video hop next month with a really great theme. You will want to come back for that one. Alright everyone, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye bye.